Our top focus this evening, violence on the streets of the capital. Aam Aadmi Party and BJP workers reportedly got into a scuffle during a TV debate in Delhi's Tughlakabad area. The Aam Aadmi Party claims BJP MP Ramesh Biduri and his hired goons were responsible for the clash. AAP has called it an attempt to vitiate the atmosphere in the capital ahead of assembly elections. Further, AAP says BJP MP's nephew attacked Aam Aadmi Party volunteers in daylight when a TV news channel was conducting a debate in the DDA Park at Tughlakabad.
See, the whole world knows that what kind of a politics Ramesh Biduri and his supporters and his followers do. This is an act of Gundaism which is done by the BJP volunteers and BJP people. And his own relatives are involved in this. And we strongly condemn it. And the bad parties that the police is also playing parties on in this case. And the police has not been able to register an FIR till now, because my information is the BJP top-notchers are putting pressure on the police not to register any case, whereas our few volunteers are already admitted into the hospitals, and the vehicle of our candidate Sahiram is burned. I have just requested Sahiram to do whatever is legally possible in this case. My information is that his nephew was involved in this, and this was a TV show which was happening over there. They were already prepared with 50-60 of their gundas with the lathis, and as the show started, they started beating up our volunteers, and this is the tactics which they have been pursuing for a very long time in this particular case. I am not blaming to anybody because I am not aware about the facts, but I am very much concerned about the unfortunate incident, and I condemning it in total. Ashutosh is politicizing the issue. Basically, they are a group of liars and always trying to malign the image of BJP, and BJP's, they are frustrated lot. They have, I think, this battle is a lost battle for them. The Aam Aadmi Party workers always and their party leaders always trying to malign. I demand investigation. I demand it.
Let's get a word from our correspondent Ankit Tyagi, who's with us live from our newsroom this evening. Ankit, what's the latest on this story? Has the police managed to register an FIR? If not, why? Considering the allegations that are flying with the Aam Aadmi Party alleging that the police is under political pressure to not register an FIR against BJP supporters.
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party right now might be trying to gain as much political mileage as they can from this. But I spoke to senior police officials. They are saying that they are looking into the incident, and only after initial investigation is done, then they would be able to register an FIR. Whether it will have names of certain people against whom the accusations are, only then it will be decided. Because remember, the Aam Aadmi Party in their FIR, they want Ramesh Biduri also to be named in this complaint. So they are looking into it. They have asked the Aam Aadmi Party to give their complaint in writing, and then after initial investigation, they will decide on who are the people against whom this FIR should be named and what sections should it be under. As far as this incident is concerned, Simi, it was on a show of a private television network. A debate, in fact, was going on, which had Ramesh Biduri from the BJP. From the Aam Aadmi Party, it was their candidate, Sahiram Pahalwan from Tughlakabad, and also a representative from the Congress. The allegation from the Aam Aadmi Party is that as soon as the debate began, the nephew of Ramesh Biduri, he started fighting with the Aam Aadmi Party supporters there, started pushing them off the venue. The BJP was present and their supporters were present in large number. And as soon as this heated argument was going on the stage between Biduri and the Aam Aadmi Party candidate, his nephew and his supporters, they set the car on fire. That resulted in scuffle. Few of the Aam Aadmi Party supporters have been injured. They are in the hospital as of now. And the party as of now saying that the police is not heeding to their request.
All right, Ankit, stay on with us. We have with us BJP's Ms. Aarti Mehra on the phone. And thanks so much for speaking to Headlines today, Ms. Mehra. The Aam Aadmi Party alleging that leaders from the BJP are putting pressure on the police, not allowing them to register an FIR. They saying that it wasn't a scuffle that happened in Tughlakabad. It was a one-sided attack that was carried out by supporters of BJP MP Ramesh Biduri.
Well, first let me say that indeed it's a matter of great concern, and this kind of violence and the heat in the atmosphere is just not acceptable. There should be very free and fair elections. Delhi is the capital of India. And now as far as the allegations are concerned, that is police to decide. I have not even seen it. I have been just told by your reporter, but law will take its own course, and no one from any party, no one is above the law, and let the inquiry happen. Whosoever is wrong, they should be punished. And it's a matter of great concern for me, and I feel, elections in capital should be in a very nice atmosphere.
Right, Ms. Mehra, don't you think that probably the BJP MP whose name has surfaced as far as this incident is concerned, Ramesh Biduri, he was reportedly present at that debate, and it was his supporters who reportedly set the car of the Aam Aadmi Party candidate in fire. Don't you think that he should also come out and issue a statement?
He will do it. In due course, he'll definitely do it, and if there's the allegation, let them prove it. I really don't know what actually happened at the ground level. But again, whatever has happened, it's a matter of great concern, and it should not happen. Delhi, again, I would say, it should not happen in Bihar, it should not happen in Jammu Kashmir. We always take a pride that we had such good elections all over, even in Jharkhand, where there are so many challenges. Similarly, at Jammu Kashmir, where there were other kind of challenges. So, place like Delhi should not have any scuffle. You see, there is a difference of ideology, and the issues, the agendas are different, and we should be only talking about that. This kind of behavior is just not tolerated by any party. And let me tell you, Aam Aadmi Party is also no less. So one doesn't really know that what exactly happened. Let the police do its investigation, and let the investigation come out, Then only we'll come to know whose mistake, and whosoever is at fault should be punished.
Aarti ji, stay on with us. Raghav Chadda of the Aam Aadmi Party is also joining us on the broadcast. Raghav, BJP clearly saying that you are doing it, you are politicizing the whole issue, and you are doing it for publicity. They are saying let the police do their investigation. Why are you in a hurry trying to name the BJP leaders?
Well, Ankit, let me bring 3 facts to your notice very quickly. Number 1, this mob, the volunteers of the BJP, which attacked our volunteers and burnt the car of our candidate, was led by the nephew of Ramesh Biduri, the Bharatiya Janata Party member of parliament from that particular constituency. Number 2, the police was around. The police had reached the site of action, but they were standing as helpless, spectators. And now we are approaching the police station. We are requesting them to file the NFIR against Mr. Biduri's nephew and the mob and the volunteers of the BJP who were involved with this. It was a murderous attack, and let me also inform you that few of our volunteers have been harmed to an extent that they have been admitted in AIIMS Trauma Center. It is essentially, BJP's style of politics. It is their way of flagging off their campaign, and now we can officially say that the BJP has started its campaign.
Aarti ji, would you like to respond to what Raghav Chadda's allegations are?
They have been doing this all throughout in other states, and particularly in Uttar Pradesh. We saw this in Varanasi.
Raghav, let Aarti Mehra respond to your allegations.
Absolutely. He is naming my member of parliament who is respected, who has just won, who has just, these people, they are in a great hurry, and the way they are behaving and putting allegation, and then, you see what they do, they tell everybody pointing fingers that he is corrupt. They take commission. So they are without any proof. They talk so baseless. They try to mislead the people, and their whole way of campaigning is so wrong, because for them...
Raghav, I have a quick question to you. Aam Aadmi Party is you are very active on social media. everything that you do, you have people, those who are taking pictures of your candidates and putting it on social media. Do you have any picture or any other visual proof that it was Ramesh Biduri or his nephew who was instigating the violence?
It's very wrong.
Ankit, we have pictures, we have eyewitnesses. Everybody in that village, in that town would tell you who did it. There are eyewitnesses, there are pictures. We are willing to submit all the evidences before the police. Only if police...
You have sent a press release. Why don't you also release those pictures? Raghav, you have sent a press release. Why don't you also release the pictures?
We want to register a complaint. The police should come, should facilitate us in helping, and help us in registering this complaint. Ankit, the fact of the matter is that the Bharatiya Janata Party wants to vitiate the environment before the upcoming elections. And this is a classic BJP tactic of indulging in violence, indulging in these lumpen elements, and destroying the environment, the peaceful fabric of the country, of the city. And it is essentially their way of flagging off their campaign. Now we can say that the BJP has officially launched its campaign in Delhi.
Ms. Mehra, why don't you let the FIR to be named against Mr. Biduri and his nephew? If the police does not find anything, they will come out scot-free. There won't be anything against them.
But my dear, how can you say that we are not letting it do? We are not.
That's the allegation that the Aam Aadmi Party is making. The police is under pressure.
They are the allegation party. Their base is only allegation, false lies, misleading people. That's their base. They have nothing else to show.
Ms. Mehra, will you also look it internally? Will the BJP would be probing the incident internally, and if they find
Why not? Absolutely. BJP is going to support the police. BJP is will not interfere into any of the police investigation. Let police. Now you see they are trying to say that they are so helpless. You see, since when Arvind Kejriwal and his party...
Ankit, may I come in?
Before I let Raghav come in, I have one question. The BJP has been saying whenever there are clashes in West Bengal between TMC and the BJP that the TMC is rattled because BJP is making inroads.
Absolutely.
Is this also a sign of BJP being rattled by the Aam Aadmi Party campaign, Ms. Mehra?
No, it's the other way around, my dear. It's the other way around. They are very restless and rattled. They can see that Modi wave is all over the country. They can see how Jharkhand has come to BJP. They can see that how Jammu and Kashmir, BJP is going, it's either with the BJP support or BJP led. So that's why they are very rattled. And you see, they feel that if they lose this, they have nothing.
Raghav, how are you now going to take it forward? The BJP clearly disassociating themselves from this incident, not saying that they are not involved. It's the Aam Aadmi Party that is maligning them.
Yeah, Ankit, first of all, I think Ms. Aarti Mehra is neither informed nor aware about what is happening in the BJP. Their party president, Mr. Satish Upadhyay, has come out openly and said that he regrets the incident and he is urging his volunteers not to indulge in violence. He has clearly acknowledged that his BJP volunteers were the mob, were actively indulging in violent activities, and she seems to be absolutely clueless. She seems to be absolutely clueless. And let me make one important point about this Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Haryana electoral victory that the BJP has received. You see, Ankit, you first need to understand. Allow me to speak, ma'am. Please have some patience. Please.
No. You are talking baseless. Absolutely baseless. You are going on and on and on.
You can rebut me when you get an opportunity. Allow me to speak.
Right in the beginning.
Please, this is not a monologue. Allow me to speak, Ms. Mehra. Allow me to speak. Do not jump down my throat. Allow me to speak.
Should not happen. At the very beginning I said this is very sad, this is wrong, and law will take its own course. And then I said that let the investigation happen.
Okay, now
who
can
is
I
stopping
speak, ma'am?
who?
If you are done with this monologue, may I speak, please? May I speak? Now you see, Ankit, what is happening is that, the Bharatiya Janata Party is indulging in all sorts of illegitimate, unethical activities and violent activities. And whenever you ask them this question, whenever you hold them accountable, they just have one argument, and that argument is, We have won the election. We have won in Haryana. We have won in Maharashtra. We have two.
Why not?
Raghav, I have a question to both of you. I have a question to BJP and also to Aam Aadmi Party. Delhi so far has not seen such a campaign. We know that it's a direct fight between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. But is this a sign of things to come? Because the campaign is only going to intensify. Is this the kind of campaign that we are going to see in the days to come?
Let me assure you from my party, and this happened in Varanasi also, when the Bharatiya Janata Party's volunteers attacked our volunteers. And let me assure you with all responsibility, Aam Aadmi Party will never indulge and will never retaliate to any such action in a violent manner. We are Gandhians at heart. We follow the peaceful process of our protest and registering our complaints. We will never ever indulge in such activities. And the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Sangh Parivar,
Bharti ji, Aam Aadmi Party is taking a moral high ground. Will the BJP, or can the BJP also assure that nothing of this sort will happen from their side?
BJP is proving from from 1952, from Atalji's era. You know, we belong to Dr. Shama Prasad Mukherjee, you know, who has given his life for Kashmir. You know, for you see, what are they talking? What have they done? What's on there? They can only mislead people. They can only unnecessarily create, the wrong wave. It's just not right. And very beginning I said, this is very sad and such kind of incident, and especially a place like capital. It's Delhi. It's Delhi city where police has its own strong role. Nothing like this should happen. And if something like this has happened, let law take its own course.
Raghav, we are trying to get in touch with Ramesh Biduri, on whom the allegations have been leveled by your party. What is the course of action now? Is your candidate still in the police station trying to get the FIR done?
Well, yes, our candidate is there in the in the police station in direct contact.
Raghav, let me just come in right now. Ramesh Biduri is joining us on this broadcast right now. Mr. Biduri, the Aam Aadmi Party has made clear allegation on you and your nephew that it was you and your supporters those who set this car of the candidate of the Aam Aadmi Party on fire. Would you like to respond to that, sir?
You are saying totally wrong. I'm sorry. आज एक टीवी डिबेट थी, किसी टीवी चैनल की डिबेट थी, जो आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग भी, हमारे भी कार्यकर्ता थे। 3 बजे जब वो डिबेट खत्म हुई, आम आदमी पार्टी के कुछ लोगों ने गाड़ी रोककर हमारे 4 कार्यकर्ताओं को बंद गाड़ी में मारा। वो इंजर्ड है, वो हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट है बतरा में, वो सीरियस इंजर्ड है वो दोनों के दोनों लोग। ये वो एडमिट हुए बतरा में 3 बजे वो लोग, और 5 बजे इन्होंने इस चीज को काउंटर करने के लिए आम आदमी पार्टी के लोगों ने अपनी गाड़ी में आग लगाई है। ये काउंटर करने के लिए, सिंपैथी लोगों की गेन करने के लिए, क्योंकि मेरे पास आई एम टेलिंग यू विद प्रूफ कि जो तिगरी में भी पत्थर फेंका गया था आम आदमी पार्टी की रैली पे, वो भी बीजेपी को एलिगेशन लगा रहा था, वो भी आम आदमी पार्टी का वॉलंटियर का बेटा था।
सर, क्या प्रूफ है अभी ये जो आप कह रहे हैं कि आपके पास प्रूफ है कि आम आदमी पार्टी ने खुद अपनी गाड़ी में आग लगाई है?
इनके पास क्या प्रूफ है कि हमने इनकी गाड़ी में? हमारे पास ये प्रूफ है कि जिन बच्चों का झगड़ा हुआ था वो 3 बजे बतरा में एडमिट है।
राघव चड्ढा, क्या प्रूफ है आपके पास कि आप ये एलिगेशंस लगा रहे हैं? जो पुटिंग दीस एलिगेशंस ऑन रमेश बिदूरी।
You see, this is a classic case of you indulge in violent activities.
Do you have pictures, Raghav Chadha, of his supporters burning the car?
We have eyewitnesses, we have pictures, we are willing to file a complaint only if the police...
बिदुरी जी ये कह रहे हैं कि फोटोग्राफ्स भी हैं इनके पास आपके अगेंस्ट।
If he has proved, he has the proof, I will resign the politics. I will resign the political...
Raghav Chadha, Mr. Biduri is saying a very serious thing. He is saying that if you have proof, if you can prove that it was him and his men, he is going to resign from politics. Are you going to make public those pictures now?
They have made a story after the incident. They have
Ankit, please understand what Mr. Biduri is saying. Mr. Biduri is saying that Aam Aadmi Party and Aam Aadmi Party's volunteers have put their own vehicle, their own...
No, Raghav, now let's come straight to the point. He is saying अगर आपके पास proof है तो आप proof दिखाइए, वो politics से resign कर देंगे. Are you going to make those pictures public now?
After 2 hours, They have after 2 hours they have done that.
Okay, Mr. Biduri, I have one question for you. Just tell me, if your men were injured at 3 p.m., did you go to the police station to file an FIR?
Yes,
did you approach the security agencies?
Yes, my worker has filed a complaint. Now they are admitted in Bata Hospital.
Mr. Biduri, in which police station have you registered this complaint, sir?
Govindpuri police station. They have admitted in Bata Hospital now. They have injured in more इंसिडेंट जो एक्सीडेंट घटना जो घटी गई है उसमें वो इंजर्ड है और गंभीर इंजर्ड है।
मिस्टर बिदुरी, लेकिन क्या आप तैयार हैं किसी तरह के भी प्रोब के लिए अपने अगेंस्ट? बीजेपी भी अगर प्रोब करती है इंटरनली और पुलिस आपके खिलाफ प्रोब करती है तो?
नहीं, पुलिस हमारे खिलाफ, देखो पुलिस को कंप्लेंट दी है। मैं इनको एक राघव जी को भी पूछना चाहता हूँ, तिगरी में जो पत्थर फेंकने की घटना हुई उसमें इन्हीं के कार्यकर्ता का बेटा जो जिसको पुलिस ने बाद में पकड़ा है, जिसको मारा है बहुत ज्यादा, इन्होंने प्लान किया था, वो इनका वॉलंटियर है। वो मैं उसको प्रूव कर दूंगा, साथ भी को आपके सामने पेश कर दूंगा। ही इज ऑल्सो, वो मंच के ऊपर उसकी फोटो है विद केजरीवाल। दैट टाइम ही वाज फाइट द इलेक्शन इन लास्ट ईयर।
Raghav, serious allegations coming to your side also. He is clearly saying, if you have proof, why don't you come out with it? I will resign from politics.
Ankit, you have seen Ankit, you have seen the photographs. We are releasing the video also. It clearly shows that the BJP and the BJP's volunteers were involved in this act of violence. And I have a few questions for Mr. Biduri. Since he is trying to play the victim card, ask him to answer these questions. Number one, if his volunteers were injured at 3 p.m., why did he not report this to the police? And where is the copy of the 3 p.m. FIR? Number two, whenever such an incident happens, you have to report to a government hospital. Why were his volunteers taken to a private hospital? And number three, where was his nephew? Is it not a fact that his nephew, BJP MP Ramesh Biduri's nephew, was leading the mob? I am making an allegation, I am making a charge, and I am substantiating it with the photographs and the press release that the party has released. Ask him to deny these facts.
बिदुरी जी, क्या आपके नेफ्यू उस समय वहां पर थे? आम आदमी पार्टी के राघव चड्ढा कह रहे हैं कि आपका नेफ्यू लीड कर रहे थे इस तरह के जो लोग थे जो जिन्होंने झगड़ा किया।
मेरा नेफ्यू पार्टी का डिस्ट्रिक्ट जनरल सेक्रेटरी है। मेरा नेफ्यू नंबर 1, जिसको मेरे नेफ्यू को मारा है वो तो रोड पे जा रहा था। वो तो झगड़ा जहाँ इनको मारा है, कार को रोक के वहां से 100 मीटर दूर जहाँ पर एक्टिविटीज हुई थी, ये डिबेट हुई थी, वहां से 100 मीटर आगे आम आदमी पार्टी के 20 वॉलेंटियर ने रोक के उन बच्चों को मारा, गाड़ी को तोड़ा है बुरी तरह से, और दे हैव एडमिटेड बता हॉस्पिटल नाउ, और दे हैव फाइल्ड द कंप्लेंट इन पुलिस स्टेशन गोविंदपुरी। दे हैव फाइल्ड द कंप्लेंट।
Right, so this to and fro of allegations flying from both the sides, that is all the time we have on this broadcast. I would like to thank Raghav Chadha of the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Biduri for trying to come here and of course clear his position. Now we will hope that the police will go ahead and investigate this matter. But there is one appeal that we would like to make from headlines today. At least in the days to come, Delhi so far has never seen such campaigning for elections, and we are hoping that this is only an isolated incident, not something that is going to set precedents or examples for days to come.